So I wanted to get your thoughts on a favorite memory of either playing or watching someone play an Assassin's Creed game in the past.
Oh, geez. I have not played. I'm not going to lie about that. My closest experience with pirates is that I've been living on a pirate ship for the last 5 days. I literally have. The world is still rocking. We have these like hydraulic lifts that shake our boat and cause storms and all sorts of things. So I feel like I'm living the Assassin's Creed game. I don't know if that counts, but that feels like my closest experience.
What about a video game memory from when you were a kid?
I grew up sort of playing Atari, actually. I remember my dad bringing home Atari and playing Frogger with my friends, and Space Invaders and Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and all of those. We did sort of eventually graduate to like Genesis, and we had like the Hedgehog games and all that. Didn't go past that much. I would get very frustrated. I was like, there's too much stress involved. But you know, I definitely still have my fond memories of Atari. So
if they made a house video game, what would the Once Upon a Time video game be?
I didn't even know there was a house video game. What do you do on the house?
You had to solve all these different mysteries like you guys had to do on the show.
Okay. I mean, Once Upon a Time makes more sense as a video game than House to me. Yeah, I mean, there's always so many crazy adventures that we end up on, you know, and we're dealing with different lands that have different rules in different lands, and you know, magic is different in different places. Initially, there was no magic in Storybrooke, then we brought magic to Storybrooke. Fairy Tale Land has magic, but in a different way than magic in Neverland, you know, so. You know, this season we've landed in Neverland and are dealing with the fact that everything, Regina's magic is different there, Rumple's magic is different there, the rules of the universe are different there. So I think, you know, Once Upon a Time in the video game would be, you know, definitely a game where as you advance to different worlds and different lands, you'd be having to adapt to the different rules and expectations of those lands.
Didn't you work on a game a while back?
I did. I was in Command and Conquer 3.
Yeah.
I was sort of the person that when you were doing something wrong would pop up and be like, you're doing that wrong. Go back.
Which is funny because you don't play games, right?
Because I don't want me to yell at myself is why.
And the last thing is, what do you think Pirates adds to this whole Assassin's Creed video game franchise?
Well, I mean, I think there's always been a fascination with pirates, you know, in all sort of realms of entertainment, and it would make sense for it to be a part of video gaming, you know. I mean, it's the idea of pirates is like no rules and no boundaries, and you steal and, you know, have to find ways to survive, and I think that's sort of like kind of the sort of spirit of a video game, is sort of having a character where you can constantly be looking for the next tool or the next magical thing that gets you past the, the coin or the sword or the thing that unlocks the next world, and the idea of pirates just embraces that in general.